Remember, you are given as your richest birthright the privilege of controlling your own thoughts. Therefore, treat this divine gift with the profound respect to which it is entitled, and do not allow anyone to do your thinking for you, or to influence your thinking in any manner whatsoever, except by the rules of accurate thinking I am passing on to you. Follow this procedure regardless of what people think or say about your method of thinking. If they wish to call you a cynic or a doubting Thomas, let that be their misfortune. But for your own good, go right on thinking by rules which will save you from many mistakes and tragedies throughout your life.
Hello everyone, my name is Irene Daniel and I welcome you back to today's episode. And this session we are going to dive deep into a principle of life, a principle of success, which is a pleasant personality. Yes. And which is actually the greatest you hold within you, and is always seeking expression. You see, a pleasant personality is really who you are, what you are, and ultimately is what you do, and will always be a magnet to your results, to what's is going on in your life, your experience. Yes. So pay attention. This is all about you. All this life series has everything to do with you. I am here representing these principles myself, because I apply it every day. It's a part of me. But the reason why I'm here 2 times a week serving from heart is because I know that you are here not by accident, but because it's the right moment is arrived for you to know more about that personality that you know you are. You are in the process of discovering it. Yes. So what is all about today is all about your personality, that pleasant personality. And it's really you unlocking the power of your true self. Yes. And what is all about a pleasing personality? What is that about? You see, Napoleon Hill describes personality as the sum total of your mental, spiritual, and physical traits and habits. And these elements, yes, distinguish us from one another, determine whether we are liked or disliked by others. Yes. You see, your personality is really the unique expression of the embodiment of self. It's the wholeness of who you are. At the different levels, of course, you operate. So this is very much key. It's very important that you understand that. Yes. And the personality that we are here talking about is actually, when you understand that this is the greatest part of you, this is where you start to express, yes. This is in this principle, it's really, you start to understand, when you understand this principle of life, of success, you start to take responsibility for what you think. Yes, you start to control what you think, how you feel. Yes, and ultimately how you respond to life instead of reacting. Yes, so this is you controlling, understanding, yes, that it's the wholeness of your whole being, which is your mind, your body, your soul. Yes, and it has, of course, several traits, but I put it here just some of them. Yes, like a positive mental attitude, flexibility, sincerity, prompt action, courtesy, thankfulness, a pleasing tone of voice, a smile, tolerance. Yes. And so this is just one a small part of which you are holding within you. Yes. So, but why is that so important? The personality, that pleasant personality, why is that so important? And why so many people struggle with this principle, which is so natural? The importance of you having that positive mental attitude, that pleasing personality, is because it's through your personality that the energy that you're carrying with, you will start to express. This energy will be transmuted in expression. Yes, it's the way the world will see you, it's the way you're showing up, and it will really project to the world. It will come from that unseen place to the seen through your actions. Yes. So you see, you cannot hide. Nothing can be hid. Everything will come to light. And it is. So, and why people really struggle with this principle is because most of the time people are not aligned with their own true self. And this can, of course, lead to confusion, doubt, and conflict. You see, this is a self-image that you may be aware or not be aware that you are holding, that is shaping your personality as you breathe, as you go through life. Yes, this is the personality that you shape through that, you holding that self-image, yes, of who you are, or maybe you think you are, or maybe this image that you hold because somebody gave it to you and you not knowing better, you accept it and became a part of your being. Yes. So, however, when you embrace your true, authentic self, that natural part of you, your essence, your personality becomes a powerful asset in attracting the good into your life. Yes, because you are coming from that positive mental attitude, from that tolerance, from that flexibility. Yes. So you will start to attract different and powerful, strong, meaningful connections, possibilities. It represents actually the package of a person of being successful. You see, a person is not gaining success. A person is expressing that pleasant personality, which we can describe it as being successful. Okay, so a pleasant personality has to do everything with the self-image. It has to do everything with the self-image that you are holding from yourself in this right moment. Yes. So for years, I really also was struggling very much with a fragmented self-image, very poor self-image. And I really didn't recognize my true value. And of course, as a result, I often operated from a place of lack rather than abundance, because I was not aware of who I was truly, from the nature, from my true nature, from the essence. Yes. And so I wasn't expressing my true self. I was not being authentic. Of course, I was being true to that self-image that I was holding, because whatever I hold as being truth and belief, of course, this will be manifested, this will be expressed, it will be embodied. Yes. And so it's done here. It's a question of me going and keeping holding in that poor, in that lack self-image, not knowing the worth. And I was not knowing my worth in that time, for some years ago. So this was me giving the experience, then was start to appear the experience of that personality that I was expressing, hold it from an unaware self-image of who I was representing that time, that what was actually a part of a process, this I know today, but I was really giving from an empty cup. And so this is the power of really understanding a pleasant personality, understanding what is personality. Yes. But once I became aware of this materially, once I started to make powerful questions, once I understood that I was operating from certain limited beliefs and of course, habits that was not serving me, when I start then to release and to become aware of that empowerment, which I am, and and that magnitude of leadership that I also embody, yes, in service as a very great personality as a human being, yes. When I start to align all this with my higher purpose, yes, I started really to embrace that true part of me, true parts of me, that is actually who I am today, yes, and it's even greater to come. So it was in that moment that I start to live from an overflow of my soul that everything changed. And so I become more authentic. I became loyal. I became more centered. And my personality became an extension of my inner essence, in which we already talked about. Yes, this personality that I am, that you are, it will always will be expressed through actions, and it will be always what the world will really start to see you, you know, and how you express the world will know the moment where you start to speak the word, and then you start to take that action. Yes, you start to lead your life, because now you become aware that you are something greater than whatever you know is happening now in your life. It's just a situation, as I always say, but here's the moment where we can reflect about the attitude we are having toward life. And the attitude is really the component, the togetherness of how you think, how you feel, how you act, how you express. Yes. So I became more authentic, more centered. And I was not anymore being led by external approval. And I start to trust on my own worth and, of course, in my purpose. And this deliver me the confidence to express it in my unique ways, to express it every day greater, better. And with that, I am in complete fulfillment. Yes. And this is, I think, and I am sure, the reason why you're here. I know that you're here because you're having that call. You know, there are situations in your life that you are having being in the process, and this every day there's a chance for you to shift, but everything will be shifted only by becoming aware of these components, yes, which builds your personality. So the key realization about this principle is not about pretending to be someone you are not. Yes, it's not you pretending to imagine something and then you are forcing. It's really you understand who you truly are from the essence. And it's not about you representing an image from other people that they reflected and projected to yourself. Also not. Yes. It's really about being authentic, understanding the process, and embracing really that essence of love, kindness, empowerment, compassion, excellence, trust. freedom, prosperity, and inner freedom, inner peace that you hold within you. Yes? And it's really waiting to be expressed. But for being expressed, you must focus. You must first become aware and then focus so that it can grow in strength. And then it becomes naturally to express these parts in very unique ways. This is so simple. It's really not complicated, but it's the mindset in which you may operate, and I was operating, and I am recognizing too every day in my life. Yes, but it's the to be easy. It's just the question of you becoming aware and start to select, be very much selective, in that high quality rather than quantity, and go more within. You see, personality, a pleasant personality is key and will unlock the doors of greatness for you with ease, with ease. It's not just simple, it's easy too. Okay? So you should really trust in the process of transformation, which is occurring every moment. Since the moment you wake up every day, this process is already happening within you. Yes, but how aware are you? And once you start to recognize, of course, that greater parts of you each day, this is where fulfillment and meaning of life in so greater ways you will experience. Yes, and the miracles of life is always here present. Each and every day is more, where are you focused in? Yes, are you in that gratitude mindset? Yes, that gratitude in which you are grateful that you wake up every day, that you are able to express whatever whatever is your call. Yes, whatever area of your life you can express greatness. Yes, by first understand who you are, which is key. This principle is key for you. Yes, to start to be more in alignment with everything that actually you are meant to express each and every day. Only we are much distracted in the worldly things, yes, in the material things, because we were never taught different. Yes, everything it counts is what I see is the fact. Yeah, but here, start with you understanding who you are and allow it, this pleasant personality, to come to the surface and watch your life change. Yes. So I would love to hear more about you. Have you ever really disconnect from your truth essence, to that greater parts of you, that joy, yes, that that are within you, but maybe you're still not aware? And if you are aware, did you ever had that moment that you felt the disconnection? Because we never separate, but when we are not strong enough, yes, because these are our mental tools, these are our muscles in which we must strengthen each and every day, and the situation will help you to gain that strength, to higher self within you, and you will show up different. You will express different. It doesn't matter in which way you choose, but you will, be and do in your unique way, and that's the way it's supposed to be. Okay? So, how are you representing today? This part of you that is greater than yesterday. Did you already make thoughts about, are you presenting that better, greater version of yourself? Are you being authentic to yourself, loyal to yourself? Do you understand who you are today and who you want to become? Do you know where you are today and where you want to go? Do you have a direction? What is the self-image that you're holding from yourself? And what do you think it holds you back from fully embracing your true personality? What is holding you back? These kind of questions, yes, I did to myself. Yes, I did to myself. And this awakened the truth about who I am. It was not my neighbor or my friends or my family at the same, to some part of my journey. Yes, it was my co-workers, it was my clients, it was my business, it was the results I was having that was really sharpening or making shaping my personality. But this is not the way it's supposed to be. It's not the order and structure that's supposed to be. So these are the questions that you should make to yourself. Yes, you have the choice, but only when you become aware. Only when you become aware. Yes, otherwise life will guide you to that awakening, to that moment of awareness, because this is the process of life. It's a process of development, yes, of evolution. And today we are in a new era. It's the truth. I feel it. It's in the world. It's energy, and when we become very much aware of it, I understand the shift. I feel the shift, and I feel that you are here and for a greater purpose, and you're here because it's time. The moment is now. The moment is now. Be a part of this evolution in full awareness. Life is amazing, beautiful, powerful, prosperous. Yes? So take a moment to reflect in these questions. Take a moment every day. And feel, of course, free to share in the comments. You can do now, you can do later. There will be replay. You see, this is the way you learn. You see over and over. You start to study about you. You start to know more about you. You start to focus more within. Yes? Have control. This is a gift you have, you see? This is a gift you have. And the principles of success by Napoleon Hill, they are just keys, okay? This is keys. They are a roadmap. All these principles are already within. That's why it's simple. When we follow, and then we can lead, you see? So I would love to give you also some possibilities for you to apply in your daily life. So, and every day, start to become aware. Start to become aware. Self-awareness is the key for a fulfilled and meaningful life. It's the key to a real prosperity, abundance, and wealth. Yes, is the key to freedom, is the key to world peace. But everything really starts within. Yes. So spend time really to reflect about yourself, about the current self-image that you hold about yourself. Is it aligned with your true essence? Is it alignment with what you want and deserve in your life? Because remember, what you want is always going to be given from an expression, and this comes from your personality, which you control or not. Yes, from your mind, from your spirit, and will be expressed, from through your body, through the words, through the actions, decisions you are given, but it comes from a certain level of awareness. So where are you at now? Where are you at now? Yes, I cannot tell you. I cannot tell because I don't know you personally, but I know who you are. You are something greater, powerful. The most greatest form of creation. You are made in God's image, and you are representing something greater. And it's this through this power that you will refine, and become that higher, better version each and every day, in parts, you see, in parts. But you will always be that perfection, and you are within as a whole. Yes, you're just learning to express it. Yeah, with creativity. Yes, with creativity. So instead of trying to please others by being someone you think they want to be, focus in how you can be kind, compassionate, genuine in all your interactions. And everywhere you go, you are being true to yourself. You see? Don't express what it don't feels in alignment just to please others, just because maybe you are operating from fear of judgment or a poor mindset of lacking the worthiness. Yes, operate always higher because you are coming from that place. You are coming from that place. This is you being you. Yes, and understanding you is, of course, very much important. Self-awareness, higher awareness. So another point you can start to do right away, it doesn't matter what kind of emotion you are coming from, if you feel disturbed or, very much in conflict or, not feeling that well, it means you're not in alignment. Yes, start to smile when that emotion comes. Have power to direct that emotion. Yes, have the power to direct that emotion through a smile. Look around and be in that abundant mindset, even if it's still not rooted. Yes, because it's rooted through belief. But even if you still don't believe, just start to radiate that grace from you, from within you. Yes, make this a routine, a habit. It's just not one time. Do it every day, but not doing because it's an obligation, because do it because in the beginning maybe it don't feels like natural. Yes, because there's an emotion that wants to control you. This personality don't have anything to do with you. it's a part of being a human being. You know, we have to experience both, but then we can choose what feels greater. And I can tell by myself, I love to smile, yes, and I always decide to go higher. Always decide it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I always go higher, and I hold that essence. I hold it because this is me. Yes. So, and this, I also came from that very, very poor self-image. I also came from that place. But you see, I have a very high self-image. It's the truth, my truth, okay? And I operate from that pleasant personality because this is who I am. And it was a process, and it still is. Yes. But it's a process of me living from a result that I know, or from a personality that I know. It comes from a perfection, from perfection. It is. Yes. So I also would tell you to remember about one principle that I actually were talking about last week. Last week. And it was going the extra mile. You see, going the extra mile is very much tied with a pleasant personality. It's really not just about to take actions. If you didn't saw that episode, I will recommend you to go and see the replay. It was so much gold. Yes, it's not about taking action. It's about to take intentional action. Yes, because action has always an intention. You should always have that intention behind what you do, and the intention comes from the connection between the purpose, the mindset, the purpose, and the vision, the direction you give to your life. Yes, it's where you put your focus. Yes, so you are giving from a place of abundance. Do that every day. Express. I even don't like to talk about do, but do, it's automatically. Yes, when you start to recognize that great pieces of you, of your essence, of you being naturally being that personality that you see yourself to be, which is a self-image, you will, of course, even if it's very uncomfortable, because you are loyal, because you are operating from a higher thinking, and you are setting an idea by you representing. You see, you are forming through habits, yes, which will elevate your confidence, and everything that it seems like would be not possible, it will be possible. And it is possible because you are coming from a place that is of universal order. Yes, there are laws that are operating to and through and from you. And when you are aligned with that naturally being the greatest, the excellence, the perfection, yes, then you feel really joy. You feel really joy. So all these, from self-awareness, from embracing kindness, authenticity, by you representing that pleasant personality through smiling, or to see where you may want, to serve others, without expecting something back. That's why I say that going the extra mile is really an extension. Yes, it's very much connected to your true self. Yes, when you start to give without expecting more, yes, and you are coming from a very much abundant mindset. If you start to apply this in your relationships, in your business, with your clients, when you are applying this in your health, yes, you will see amazing experience. You will see that every day. You will see breakthroughs. You will receive so much because you are the one who is directing. You are the director of your own life. And you only can really understand when you are, again, self-aware. Yes? So, a pleasant personality and going the extra mile are very much together. Key is you give freely and really to reflect your true essence and draw abundance towards you because you are the one who is giving first. Everything you want in your life comes from that expression, from abundance or from lack. So you must become aware of from where you are coming from. Yes? If you are blocked, there's a reason. If you are blocked in expressing that higher personality that is already within you, you're just not focusing on that higher self picture, self-image, is because you are, crafting a picture that it was serving you maybe for some time. And the blockage is really that you go in the depth. And until you don't recognize it, yes, it always will feel misaligned. It always feel a conflict. Yes. And so, in conclusion of our episode today, it's really that you are now more aware, let's say, of this principle. Pleasing personality is not something that you acquire, is already within you. And it's all about removing the blocks, recognize it, recognize your true value. Recognize the habits that are not serving you. Recognize the limited beliefs. Recognize what is that you want really to express. Express what is within you, and which is aligned with that higher, better, greater version of yourself. You will receive ideas. You will be very much intuitive in that matter. Yes. So it's by you understanding that greater version of yourself that life becomes, more, I don't want to say like when people hear about life, it's much more easier. Life is always easy, but there will be certain situations in life that are only situations that will bring you to bring that greater self out of you. It's by experience certain adversity or obstacles, which is not, but it's in that moments, yes, that we gain more structure, that we can refine that personality each and every day. You see, so it's a growth mindset that you will, through that growth mindset, that you will gain a quality in life. And this is where easy comes. Yes, the easy, the simple and the easy comes. So if you really very much inspired today, if it resonates with you, you really may want to consider to join my mentorship, where we can dive deeper into aligning with your true self, with your authentic self, you becoming aware of your higher purpose. And this mentorship is really designed for those who are ready to transmute your challenges into transformation, your obstacles into transformation, your fear into faith. Yes. And you will gain through awareness, through this mentorship, through embodiment, and through personalized support every step of the way. You see, every step of the way you will be more close, because you are now understanding how the process of life flows through you and will be manifested and duplicated as a result, as crystallized, that personality that you embody every day. Yes. So you may also want to see my website for exclusive services and resources, like newsletters that you may want to gain, and of course other services like Midtime Lecture. This is a study club where we go in the depth of this material, the 17 Principles by Napoleon Hill. And of course, this is very much more in the depth as here. You will gain, of course, a higher perspective and how to embody even greater. And this will be, for example, a possibility that could guide you to go to the next level. And of course, if you are really in this path of personal development and growth, which is the true life in my perspective, you want to consider in booking a call with me, and together we'll find the perfect service, of course, that aligns with your transformative journey, which I, of course, need to know exactly where you're at so that I can serve you better. So this all has a meaning. The meaning is you becoming, with this series, this live series here in YouTube, is you becoming each and every time more connected to these principles of life. As I said, this is already within you, but the more you follow, the more you will understand. And when you start, when you take that, when you have that courage, yes, and you have that courage within you, but it's sometimes pressed through fear. Yes, fear comes in front and don't allows you. But you see, fear, when you are really having that fear, it means actually you should go ahead and take the next step. Yes, is you confronting with love fear. Yes, you go and you look it in the eyes and you do it anyway. Yes. So, and as a final message here, with this amazing principle of pleasant personality, it's really you expressing a higher version of yourself. And how? Through every goal. You see, that's why we need a direction. Through every goal you achieve and every step you take towards personal growth, you will express a higher, greater version of yourself. This is the process of something greater. And this process, of course, it demands accountability. Yes. Self-accountability or the support of others, of course, as is about transforming you. You know, when you have that goal, when you have a direction, when you have a vision, it's through you walking that this path that you start to recognize the greater part of yourself. It's already here. It's already here. You don't have to add nothing. It's just the awareness. It's through you walking this path that you will recognize what I'm telling you, because this was what happened with me and also great personalities in this world, in this history. It's like that. Yes, it's like that. And so if this episode really inspire you, if this episode really resonates with you, you may want to like, to share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you can be updated with new insights. Yes, so that you also can have the notification when I come live, which is going to happen Tuesday with another episode. We're going to talk about personal initiative. I love this principle. And of course, Saturday at 8 p.m. And I would love to see you here. So much gold, and it's even really given. I go the extra mile because I am so coming from that abundant mindset. Yes, and I'm expressing my authentic self, and this is what it matters for me. And I'm here serving you authentic. And I really would love that you are more connected and interact as you please, of course, but I'm here for you. So take advantage of that. Yes. This, you see, you are part of something bigger. This community is your community. Let's really grow together strong. Let's impact. Yes. If you have any questions, as I said, you can really drop in the comments. I will read them all and I will answer it, of course. You see? So for me, it's always an honor. And I want to thank you for you to be here. I will see you next, I will see you Thursday at always at the same time at 3 p.m. with this new, with the episode Personal Initiative. You'll discover again another part of you. And of course, until then, I wish you a wonderful, powerful day. Use this principle, yes, to get more connected with your true essence. And I will see you, of course, Thursday at 3 p.m. Central Europe time. Until then, God bless you. And application is key, okay? You will see miracles. You will see magic. You deserve it. It's your life, so you can choose. Thank you so much for being here.